Okay. So now we're going to talk about communication between objects using closures. And we're going to use the same controllers that we did last time, but we're going to change out the functionality. We're going to use closures instead of protocol delegate pattern. So for example, this display view controller, and here's the list options view controller. And we're going to declare a variable of type. This is going to be a function variable. I'll show you what I mean. And you'll create an instance of the list options view controller in the display view controller and set its closure value, which this is a variable closure, to this function. And this closure, again, is a variable or a property, and it is set right here. This select row at in your table view. And I will show you how this is done. Okay. Again, you set this value, this variable value here in this select row at, and this value is set using an instance of this over here. And you set a function using this. Okay. And this is how the the value set. So let me go ahead and display it, or show an example and show you how this works. So let's see. Okay, it's actually pissing me off. All right, it's pissing me off. Anyway, let's go over here, and we have this. Let's go ahead and start this up. Replace. Okay, and again, we have Lorenzo Simpson video starting up. So Mike Tyson and Jimmy Clark, right? Raymond Ford, Teofimo Lopez, right? And whatever. Okay. Well, we can do the same thing with callbacks. So let's go over here and let's go to controls. So display view, let's go to list view options. And we're going to get rid of anything that utilizes this delegate. So let's go over here and we can start off everything by removing this, or just remove it. Delete, move to trash. Actually, and I'm just gonna move this to trash as well. Delete, move the whole delegate. So now var delegate, boxer media delegate. It's got to go. Okay. Okay, which means this delegate right here, this has got to go. Okay. Okay. And so now let's go over here to display view controller, right? And boxer media delegate in this extension. This has got to go. Okay. And let's see. Options table, because this has got to go, but we're gonna keep that. And let me see, is there any other? I think that's it, right? I think that's it. So let's go over here back to list of options. And what we want to do is we're gonna say, I'm gonna create something that says did select fighter. Again, we're going to create a variable, and this variable is going to be of type closure, right? For did select did select media, and this is media, right? That's what we're passing. And so this is all inside of some small brackets. And since we aren't creating an instance, we have to make it optional. So there we go, right here. That's all we gotta do. And now we go over to the did select row at, and we can say did select what media, right? We can say did select media, and there we go. And this should say my array. Okay, index. And that should work right there. And of course, just unwrap this thing. And there we go. So now I have to take this value and I have to be setting this over here, right? So again, right? Let's go up here and we must make a function first. Okay, func. Okay, I'm just gonna say selected video, selected media. Okay, and this is media of type media. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. And I'm going to say mm, so I'm going to do this. When this happens, I'm going to say var URL. And I'm doing this just for the sake of brevity, sort of. String, right? Optional. did set. Stop. Mm. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna say URL request. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna request, and that should do it right there. All right. So once this is done, when this is set, on did set, it will automatically load this into the web view. Period. On did set. So now this needs to say self dot URL equals media dot URL string. Okay. And then this is where everything comes, right? We're going to say options table dot did select media, because that's the name of it, right? Did select media. Options table dot did select media equals selected media. And that should be what so this starts off right here. Right here, Javante Davis, Rolly Romero. And that's what it does. So I've changed everything to use callbacks and closures instead of protocol delegate pattern. Dynamite David Lopez making his pro debut. Yeah, so that's how that works. Of course, Jake Paul and Anderson Silva training side by side. Okay, so there we go with this. Yeah. So next thing we're gonna do is I'm going to explain MVVM, and we're gonna do a basic example. On to the next.